Go! Go! So, a lot has changed since the last vlog that I'd done. I think the main thing is that I'm probably about 8 to 10 kilos down from where I was. The last time I did a vlog was around about the MK Classic with some of the team, and in the past month I've lost about 10 kilos. So, we are currently sitting at, today, this is Thursday 27th of May, 110.7. So, we have made the weight limit. Thank God, right? And to be fair, with 5.5 weeks to go, there's really not much left to pull off. If I'm honest, maybe a little bit of manipulation of estrogen, drop a little bit of water weight, just to give us a little more of a drier look, and then have room to actually fill up. So, yeah, it's exciting. It's hard now. It is hard. I never want to complain about it. I just get on with it. But at this point, I kind of tend to, and my wife will attest to this, I tend to go into a little bit of a hole and become a little bit of an empty shell. Don't really speak too much, and that's effectively how I deal with it. Some people deal with it different ways, but that tends to be how I deal with it. So yeah, potentially high days coming tomorrow. Cal said he wants to run them. That'll be on a posterior day, which will be good. I've had one high day so far that wasn't really high, but yeah, that should be 2 high days in a row. I've got the photo shoot. I've moved that forward 3 weeks now, on Friday, 3 weeks tomorrow, mainly because it didn't work out having it when I did, which was the week after the regional, because as you could see, I have signed up for IFBB Portugal, the Amateur Olympia in Portugal, which will be on the 16th, 17th of July. So do the regional, and then that'll be 2 weeks later, or a week and a half later, I'll fly to Portugal, about 5 days ahead of the show, and whatnot. And yeah, can't wait for that. Looking forward to it. Let's just, fingers crossed, hope that it remains on the green list, but we should be sort of good to go. Exciting, I've got clients as well. They're about 9 days out at the current moment, so it's kind of all coming together for them. I'm heading down for that show as well, which will be good. But yeah, today is a rest day, so it's just a case of kind of getting through it, checking with Cal tomorrow morning, see what he wants to do in regards to food, and then go from there. So, as you can see, just started eating. This is actually meal 2. Checked in with Cal. We are running high day today and tomorrow, which is just 600 gram of carb, 300 protein, 60 fat, which is an extra 350 more than I usually have, which has been good. I had already eaten meal 1 by the time I started recording, which was just my usual eggs whites and bread or toast with spinach and tomatoes. I just added five of those rice cakes with it. So this was my usual oats whey blueberries, added 1 Pop-Tart, and then another 5 rice cakes, and I'll take you through each meal for the rest of the day. So, as you can see, I never even thought cheekbones are actually, face is disappearing. But anyway, about to go train a posterior day, full of carbs, and as always, full of complete strength pump. I don't tend to use stim-based pre-workouts often, mostly on just a leg day, mainly because my guts at times can't handle it, so I often just go with the pump stuff, and it works really, really well. So here we are in the garage of Beanz. Now what you'll see in the background there is a new Cybex Smith machine. We got rid of the Primal, and this one here is just so much smoother. So what you'll see from me is, before the top set, quite a lot of aggression, And I honestly, I have to take a lot of aggression into those sets and put myself in a place, pretty nasty place, to try and hit PBs and try and progress. And I think that with every week that prep goes on, that level of aggression gets more and gets more. But ultimately what it's led to is the logbook continuing to increase. So watch out for that when you see the top set, but understand that there's a reason for it. So every rep of that deadlift set was as heavy, it felt as heavy as it looked. And I looked at the math 6 weeks ago on the 1st of April, I was 126 kilos, 126.6, and did 240 for 7. And today, 6 weeks later, 28th of May, I did 245 for 7. That is me 110.6 this morning, 16 kilos down, 32 pounds, just over 34 pounds roughly. And yeah, I felt everyone, even with a bit more carbs in there this morning, it's just not enough to sort of mitigate some of the diet-induced fatigue we've got right now. Today's high day and tomorrow's high day should do it, but still, performance is still progressing. It's just hard, but that's the fun thing, because you need to kind of take yourself to those nasty places to hit PBs, and I relish going there. It's fun. So just done posterior, away home for a lot of Cocoa Pops. So yes, I'm up that early on a Saturday morning, but it is what it is. So this morning, 0.6 kg up. Not much fuller, but I am a little tighter, which you'll see here. So potentially going to go the same again today. I'm just going to go do my fasted cardio. I'll check in with Cal, he'll get back to me in a couple of hours, and then we'll see what we'll run today. But yeah, feeling much better, slept well. Although I'm up early, I don't feel as terrible as I usually do, so that's a win. So, having spoke to Cal, as you can see, more food going in. This weekend, it's actually worked out pretty well, these high days, because it coincides with we've got a night away, which would be really good to actually have a little bit of energy for. So same macros again as yesterday. I'll update as the day goes on, and tomorrow the difference between the sort of start the load and then. So as you can see, not much changes in regards to food choices, bar one meal which will be a steak and green veg, mostly because we're going out for dinner, which would be quite nice. It's the first time we've been out for dinner since our honeymoon, which was December, and this is now coming up for June, which is pretty crazy, and we've not really eaten dinner together for 10 weeks, 11 weeks, because obviously I've been doing my own thing, so yeah, it'll be a good break. So we have just finished eating dinner and are chilling out for the night, and one thing I forgot, and maybe haven't said on the vlog since last time, is we found out that we are having a wee boy, and he's getting big. Time to go see his mummy. Go see how big he's getting. Let's see your tummy. Look at that. Look at the wee man. How's mummy?
Good. Full.
How's mummy dealing with daddy when he's dieting?
She's just quiet.
Yeah, wee boy, yeah. So, as you can see, it's pretty early on this Sunday. I am away to do my cardio. This is the thing, we try and make an effort of still maintaining like a normal life whilst I prep, which, you know, Rona loves weekends away, so we try and do that, you know, when the world was open anyway. But I still got to do my side of things. You know, I can't just have time off when I've got 5 weeks out as of today. You know, can't wait. The feed's been good, but I'm really looking forward to sort of digging again and being at a new low. The light in the room was terrible. I'm waiting to go try and see if I can get a video in this gym, send it to Cal, and then do a little sort of comparison for you. But body weight was the same this morning as it was yesterday, according to the scales, which it's the same scales, they're just in a different position. So I'll be quite interested once I get this video. But yeah, back to digging today. We've actually got the pool booked at the hotel here soon, which would be pretty good, which will be the return of the budgies. So unfortunately there was no budgies this morning. The pool, they had a problem with something to do with the chlorine, so they phoned us 10 minutes before and cancelled. But we are home, pretty much just back to the usual routine. 5 weeks out as of today, 2.5 weeks out for the photo shoot, which I'm excited for, and that'll be the first one to tick off. And then hopefully this week we'll sort of dig, hit about 109, and that should be us pretty much good to go. So I'll wrap up there, guys. Just remember that wherever you are, wherever you do, give it the beans.